Welcome to the TransMissions Transformers 4 Age of Extinction trailer mini episode. So we thought it would be interesting to get our initial reactions from the first release of the new Transformers movie trailer from the Super Bowl just this week. And we've all watched it with the exception of Yoshi. So you'll get the chance to get a live reaction of Yoshi as he watches the 30-second trailer and see what his immediate reaction is, and then we'll have a little discussion about what we can expect in the movie coming up. So Yoshi, I think you're gonna start us off here, so why don't you hit play and let us know what you think.
All right, so I'm gonna hit play on this, and I'll let you know what I think. All right. What the fuck is that? Is that a head cannon?
Everybody stick behind me.
So I'm gonna have this loop in the background muted because I've got questions. Can you guys can hear me? Can you unmute yourselves?
Oh, is it over?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's over. It's over.
So, what did you think?
About 3/4 through it, the only person I recognized was Optimus Prime and Marky Mark. And then, what's the thing with the face cannon? Who the hell's that?
I don't know.
think people have thought it's Lockdown, who, if you've seen like Transformers animated, he is in there. But since the face turns into a cannon so quickly, you can't really tell.
I have an opinion of. I'm thinking it's Galvatron.
Yeah, that was my thought too, Daryl. But
Oh, really?
See, I thought the bot that was walking that had like the blades and sliced the car was Galvatron.
he looked kind of portly for a Galvatron. I don't know.
That's the problem with these bots.
Yeah, I mean, but Yoshi, about your point, I mean, I think that's every movie. The only one you really recognize is Optimus Prime. It's, unfortunately,
Yeah.
they don't try to match any of the robots to the G1 aesthetic at all. So, I guess maybe Bumblebee too, but that's it.
Okay, so my reaction is it's not good, and I'm finding myself asking questions more than like, oh, this was cool, or I can't. I mean, like the first 3 movies with the trailers, I could kind of place stuff. I'm just not. Who's this green guy in the parachutes?
I think they say that's Crosshairs. I don't know who that is.
I think that is. I actually like the way that kind of scene comes out, where he's coming down and he's got his guns out like to the sides. I just like the look of that, regardless of what the bot looks like or whatever. But I just like the way that kind of looks. And he's got a robo trench coat. I mean, that's kind of cool, right?
The one thing I was surprised to see was
so
that two-headed thing. That two-headed thing is real. We were talking about that when we saw the toy image. Was that going to be Swoop or something? But yeah, I wasn't expecting that.
And it looks like it's attacking Bumblebee, so it's not Swoop.
Yeah.
I think it's Strafe.
Yeah, apparently it's a Decepticon, so I guess it's going to be Dinobots versus Monster.
Not Swoop. Not Swoop and Grimlock don't look like they can transform into anything to me.
Well, they've already, at least I think we've already seen a robot mode for Grimlock in some images, like. some like.
I haven't.
Yeah, I don't think we have.
You have robot mode for Grimlock.
I thought there was something. I'll have to dig it up, but I thought there was something that was shown, but maybe not. Maybe I'm misremembering it. But they better transform.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, the screen cap of that two-headed Dinobot, it shows it with Bumblebee.
Hmm.
You can't tell if they're fighting or what.
Being rescued.
Grimlock looks. I mean, I guess this is the China bit, but it looks more like a Chinese dragon than a T-Rex.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My hopes for the movie got even lower because the trailer I had high hopes for.
Yeah, I mean it's. The other thing is, do any of the bots talk at all throughout the trailer? I don't think so.
No, just Marky Mark.
Yeah. So again, it's going to be focused on the humans and not on the Transformers. So.
I think what we need to remember is that this is 30 seconds. It's not even a real full trailer yet, right? This is a teaser trailer. We're just getting something that they needed to put out for the Super Bowl, right? If I remember from way back at the first movie, this was like the trailer images were shot within the movie specifically to put together for the trailer, and they were taken way out of context and put together specifically for a big trailer showing. And I mean, I'm not trying to defend this thing or not. I'm just trying to say give this thing its due chance, right? So it may not be great, right? It definitely has history to show that it may not be great, but I mean, just give it a shot. Let at least a couple more trailers come out. Let some robots say some lines and stuff like that, and before we start condemning this thing to the depths of hell here, because it's
I'm gonna partly agree with you, Daryl, because I don't think a lot of these are final renders on these Transformers at all. But
yeah, that's kind of
with that said, how can you salvage Optimus Prime riding a dinosaur?
That's probably one of the better parts of the trailer. Everybody's been looking forward to that.
Yoshi is not a fan.
Yoshi left.
I think if there's any kind of cowboy imagery in terms of like Optimus Prime, talking like a cowboy as he's riding it, then I don't know, I'm done.
Just think of it not as cowboy, but think of it more as, because they've said it previously that Optimus Prime is getting more of a medieval look, right? So you look back and medieval knights rode horses. Well, robots don't have horses, right? The best thing, or the only thing for Optimus Prime in the vein of a horse would be a dinosaur, right? So they've given him Grimlock to ride, and I mean, sure, it's gimmicky and whatnot, but you got to admit that the thought of riding a T-Rex is kind of cool.
I'd be more interested if we had some evidence that Grimlock and Prime would argue with each other. I think, the one thing I remember from the G1 cartoon and the comics was how, they butted heads on how to run the Autobots, and Grimlock thought Prime was weak as a leader because he was too compassionate.
Oh yeah,
and
they didn't get along at all.
Yeah, so if we get any of that in the movie, I'll be happy about that. But if we just get Grimlock saying, "Hey, Prime, hop on and let's go,"
that's assuming Grimlock talks at all.
Yeah, I mean that's the other thing. So
yeah.
We'll see.
All right, so here's my theory, because I've been watching this thing on loop while you guys have been talking. Prime gets shot in the middle at the beginning of the trailer. He is destroyed, mostly. He is captured by the Decepticons. He escapes thanks to the green guy in a coat, and then he comes back riding Grimlock, and it's only for a few frames, but he looks like a completely different bot. He looks like he's been
Yeah, and
re-engineered.
that's been part of the theory going around as other people look at the trailer, is that the image of Prime getting shot is the body from Dark of the Moon, right? So he gets messed up and gets put back together, or rescued, put back together into this new body, which is what we're getting the toys of, and then they go out and whoop ass and destroy the planet.
I think that's
yeah. Thank you. I have the utmost respect for the people at ILM and who design these models and who have to spend days and months rendering this shit out, but it's not the Transformers I want. And it's not the one that was sold to me when I was a kid.
We're never going to get that, though.
Yeah, these are the Transformers that made billions of dollars at the box office, so these are the Transformers we're going to continue to get, unfortunately. So
I can't buy. I quit.
All right. Tune in next week for Transmissions Podcast.
Yoshi's replacement.
So, if you're interested in being on a podcast, we've got an opening.
You need to be from Alaska and super surly.
Yeah, but I mean, the reality is, well, at least for me, I'm still going to go see it. I'm still going to watch it, maybe even a couple of times, and see what it is. So,
yeah, I won't go to the theater. I mean, I'll go to the theater to watch it because, let's be honest, it's built for the big screen. But I won't pay to see it twice in the theater. I will download it illegally. And then I will buy it on Blu-ray just because I have a really nice TV. So,
dude, I hope there's a Mountie doesn't come to your doorstep. I mean, you're like declaring your illegality here for everyone to see on YouTube.
Is it really a theft after our childhood has been raped so badly? Isn't Daryl entitled to a little bit of something?
I will buy it after I download it. I will be doing that for Transformers, just because I have a sickness and I have to complete that.
All right. Well, this was mildly depressing.
See you guys real soon.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I mean, if you're looking forward to the Transformers movie, hope you enjoy it. So, and I hope the trailer doesn't mean that it's going to be just like the other ones. Hopefully, there'll be some new and better stuff. But
I'm going to get everything I expect out of it. There's going to be lots of robots hitting each other, lots of explosions. Anything above that is just gravy.
Yep.
But hey, we're starting a discussion. Let's get people on this, and we'll get some back and forth going. If you liked it, tell us what you liked about it. If you hated it, and this is confirmation that you're done with the movie franchise, let us know, and we'd love to hear from you and discuss those topics and those points with you.
You know what? Convince us. Tell us why we should like it, because I'm looking for any excuse to like this and support it and be a fan of it. But it's been 3 movies now, and so far nothing.
Yeah, I enjoyed the first movie, but it's been since then it's been pretty much downhill, I guess. I mean, even the third movie was better than the second one at least, but
Mhm.
you know, at this point, my expectations are pretty low.
Yeah.
So, all right, yeah. So let us know what you think. Put some comments down below, and keep listening to our podcast. We come out every Tuesday, and if you have any thoughts about the movie, we might even respond to them, read them, and respond to them on the podcast. So let us know, and we will talk to you soon. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.